Hey, anybody that wants to come back, I've got to say a couple things. I want to say something, so I'm waiting until people come in here. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Shalma, this is an impromptu live. I've got a couple things I want to say. Um, so we're just wait. I'm waiting for a few more people. Um, how you doing, Shalma? How's your day today? Hopefully, more people will come in so that I can say it. Just kind of like get it out now. But it's kind of an impromptu live. So here's the deal: is that whoa? Well, now hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay. Um. So I'm gonna be transparent. I'm doing more lives because I am trying to get more watch hours. Because believe it or not, 4,000 watch hours is a lot. Um, but I did just see, and I found this is interesting, y'all, is that the police chief that hindered the response to the shooting had recent active shooting training. That is wild to me. He fulfilled an active shooter mandate in December of 2021. That's wild. That's wild. Huh. Okay. Anyways, the reason I came back on is because I am going to Boston. Kuzi did amazing thing for us. She helped me so much in tracking down her mom's. Long story short, it's like her mom's best friend that works for the church down in Uvalde that's basically been at the hospital nonstop with the victims recovering and basically just like been on site the whole time. So I gotta turn this down, it's distracting me. And has offered, she went ahead and asked for me and offered, asked her if she would be willing to have the cards or whatever, gift cards or whatever we wanted to have sent to the victims that survived, that were in the hospital or whatnot. If she would get them, her church and the pastor would get them to the appropriate people. Multiple reasons I thought this was good. For one, is I don't want to be in charge of people sending things to me to get it to the right place because I think that's when things get clouded, and people can say, well, she took, yeah, I don't want to do that. Two, is I'm horrible at shipping things out. But uh, and the other reason is because I think having a central location of this church is really good because then they can deliver it, to the right people and see fit. So I was very thankful that they did this and that Boston arranged this, not Boston Lana, Boston Koozie, um, arranged this for me because this was like a huge blessing. So what we will do is anyone, I'll put it in my community post as well. Anyone who wants to send cards to the victims that survived the class or, the shooting or, the ones that are still in the hospital. I think there's 5 last I knew that were still in the hospital. We're going to go ahead and anybody that will send cards. I know we're going to send a small gift card, just anything kids, would like. And I will put it in the community post. But it will be to the First United Methodist Church in Uvalde, and there's the attention of her mom's friend's name. And I will say that we really need to say a huge thank you to Boston's mom and her mom's friend, as well as Sherry, who is the woman that is willing to take on getting this to the correct people, because she's willing to have her name out there, for one, on YouTube, and for two, uh, it's she's got a lot going on right now, obviously, and we really appreciate her being able to do this for us. Hey, Jax, um, just telling you the good news. We've got a direct contact that's going to be willing to get the cards and whatnot to survivors and victims. Um, I just think that, I mean, this is going to be awesome, y'all. So look, have your kids draw a card. Hey, Megan VR. Hey, Nikki MYOB. I'll start a little bit over. Sorry, Shalma. Listen to me again, okay? Boston Koozie was able to, just so I can say it again, because I'm super pumped about it. Yay, yeah, Megan. So her mom was willing to get in contact with her friend, hey Shay, that works at the First United Methodist Church in Uvalde. They have been hands on. The pastor, she said, has basically lived at the hospital with the victims that survived that are still in the hospital. This woman, thank you, Lord, is being Jesus. And she is willing to take on this project of, as our cards come in and the gifts, she will make sure they get to the correct people. And y'all, that's huge, because like I said, they have a lot going on right now as a church, and it really warmed my heart that she was willing to do this. Um, hey, Rody Gal. So what I'm thinking, y'all, is I would avoid sending, like massive, like, please don't send them a trampoline or something like that right now. Like, I mean, use, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's extreme, but use wisdom. For my family, I'm gonna have my kids are all doing cards, and we are gonna include a little gift card, one for the kid personally, and then like a little gift card for a restaurant. I'm not quite sure what they have, or something along those lines. Hey, Sandy, you don't have to send gift cards either. A card is fine. This is really supposed to be about, hey, Rena, the kid, and just something that's gonna bring them smiles, because we do not obviously want to take away from the kids that lost their lives. We just have to remember the trauma that the other kids have gone through. So, so basically Boston arranged this. So if you guys see her, please, in a chat somewhere, it will be Rody Gale. Yeah, Boston was able to arrange somebody. Her mom's best friend is willing to take it on for us at her church. Um, so, I mean, this is like, whether you have good feelings or bad feelings about Boston, this is really huge. She has stayed on this relentlessly each day of getting back to me. And Sherry, the woman that's going to do this for us, she's taking a pretty big jump by letting her name be on YouTube, which is amazing. And she was feeling sorry, because Sherry was, because she said it had taken her a little bit to get back to us, but she's been swamped. Well, obviously, yes. Um, Sherry, this is the crazy thing. Okay, this is how cool God is. Sherry's actual role within the church is to receive the mail. So there's no way that it's going to get lost unless the post office guy loses it in transit, because she receives all the church mail. So that's just so awesome. And then, they'll dispense it to the proper families. So I will put all this in the community page, but I was pretty excited that we have a contact. And again, I think that's going to be the easiest, safest way to do it. Um, because we certainly don't want to dox these families and find their addresses. And this will be a pretty safe way. to get it done, I think, and allow and the cool thing about that too is then we don't even have to address it per se. Like we can just, make them generic thing. Um, somehow just word it in a generic way so that the pastor, whoever, like they can give them out as they see fit, like I'm sure you can figure out a wording, but that way they can give things out, as they feel led and fit and stuff. So, like I said, don't I wouldn't send big, huge, like massive gifts, just cards, things like that, coloring pages, gift cards, whatever you want to do that might help the families. Um, I know that Uvalde has like a memorial page and stuff too that's helping the victims. I know one family was actually raising funds for therapy and stuff. So you also have to remember, y'all, that not every family has insurance that pays for therapy too. So I don't know. Heck, sometimes kids just like going to McDonald's. Anything, you guys get it, right? Anything that will kind of bless their family and put a smile on their faces right now. So anyways, like I said, if you see Boston, please thank her for arranging this and being diligent and getting it done. Oh, there she is. Boston, thank you. Yay! Yay! Did y'all see this? All of the kids have been discharged. They are in PT and counseling. That is wonderful. That is awesome. Praise the Lord. What better time for them to get cards, guys? This is going to be great. Yeah, exactly, Rhodey. Like anything that just helps because for sure, for sure. I would assume in this community no one would be idiots, but yeah. Man, that's so great. That's so wonderful to hear. And I'm personally going to send mail to Sherry just to thank her. Yeah, if you guys just include a little thank you note for her. And I can't imagine what her and the pastor and the rest of the church is taking on right now as well. So this is big. But I was super pumped, guys. This is, kind of what like some of the good, and this isn't a me thing. Like without Boston, I would have been still running around finding people in Uvalde to send cards to. And this is such a safe way to do it. And like it was so God, Boston emailed me right away and was like, "Hey, let me see if this would work." And I'm telling you, every day she was following up, making sure Sherry was cool with her name being out there, and she was, and it's really awesome. It's really great. That is so awesome about the kids. Yeah, I think anything. I just wanted to reach out as soon as I saw you're trying to find a way. Yes, thank you. I mean, Boston, like I said, there is like it was brilliant. It was just brilliant idea. I can't imagine. Sherry must just be absolutely swamped right now. Just absolutely swamped. And like please don't feel, guys, that you have to like Mrs. Portland was like, I don't know what to do. I don't have much or something. And I told her, color something and send it to kid. Like kids just like to see something that's gonna put a smile on their face. Like it doesn't need to be grand and glorious. I want them to know for me and my kids, personally, I would love it if my kids, yes, Rena, I am just like I want to hug Sherry and I don't even know the woman. Um my kids, I would love to see good come out of it. And, even heck, kids could have a new pen pal, just something like that. Just for hurting families and other kids to see like that other kids are thinking of them even 1,500 miles away. I think there's just a lot in that. Maybe I'm just naive and super hopeful. I don't know, but um, it's a hurting town. So if we can help any of them in this way to smile, I think that's a really good thing. So, and yeah, absolutely, Rena. It really takes a lot of people to make things work. Exactly, exactly, Boston. I think we underestimate the community as a whole. Hey, Aussie true crime of the good we can actually do, because there's a lot of negativity, but we really, Yeah, that's what I was wondering, Rena. I might want to research. We did, Rhody Gal. Boston's mom's best friend works at the church that's basically taking on this, and said we could she would handle getting it to where it needs to be. Oh, I will put it. You saw that. I will put it in my community tab, and then creators could share it then. Rena, that's a good idea. I'll look into that because you're right. Like in my town, we don't have a lot of restaurants. So that's a really good, like, especially I would think with cooking right now, because that's like the least thing I would want to have to worry about as a family. And by all means, if you want to send a card or something to one of the victims' families, please have at it. Um, I just felt like maybe, to the victims, and I'm kind of trying to just give the victims' family space. And I know there's a lot of um, fundraisers going on for them right now. But I was trying to see. Let me really quick. Restaurant. Yeah, everybody look up like restaurants in Uvalde. And please, when you guys send something, maybe attach a little note thanking Sherry. Just be human beings, okay? You all know that. That is awesome, Boston. That's what I said. I said make it generic so that they can, do as they see fit. That is perfect. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. And this is like a way to know your stuff is getting to where it needs to be. Man, there's a lot of cute little restaurants in Uvalde. Huh. Okay, now I'm getting distracted by all the good restaurants. Pull together, each channel can take of it. That's not a bad idea, Rena. Good. Oh yeah, thank you, Boston. That's a great idea. Let me look into that too, Rena. But anyways, y'all, that's just what I wanted to update you on that. I am seeing quite a few like fast food restaurants in Uvalde as well. A Wendy's, a Golden Chick, Dairy Queen, Sonic. Oh yeah, Taco Bell. So yeah, there's gonna be plenty of places like that we can send it to. Um, but yeah, so I will go ahead and post this on the community post, and make sure if you talk to any creator, well, I'll put it in the post too, that they are more than welcome to share it, um, and get the word out. And I think this could really bless a town. All right, y'all. Well, thank you. Yeah, Rena, I like it. I like it. I'll get with Brittany on that too, Rena. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a good one. Bye.